What's up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood GM, your host, Coach Key, and welcome back to Legends and Dice Cafe, where we learn about tabletop RPGs from old school to modern and do lots and lots of solo gameplay. Back with my weekly video like I do on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today's video will be another co-op video using one of my favorites, Dragonbane, and I'm going to be running it co-op with my spouse, Tori.
Thank you. Why you put my name out there?
So we are back So we are going to pick back up where we left off. We're going to do a session 2. And as always, don't forget to make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps YouTube push it out to more and more people. And then YouTube will think that I'm pretty freaking cool. Okay. If you'd like to further support the channel, make sure you hop on over to Patreon and subscribe to Legends and Dice Cafe. Bada bing, bada boom. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the adventure. Let's go. We are back at it with session 2 of our co-op, aka her joining my solo play, Dragonbane. Our mission, this is the one we're working on right here, our adventures. Okay, my homie Ing sent us into a breach, down deep. He calls this the Vault of Many Paths. So he sends us down into this area to locate a specific artifact. It is a pair of calling stones. The areas where you see that it's not unknown. He has some type of cool vision, some type of sight that allows him to see a little bit into certain areas of this, within this breach. And those he's let us know. The unknown areas, we're going to use these cool tables inside of Dragonbane. Inside of this solo adventure, there's some fantastic cool tables that you can use for other games as well. We're going to use those tables when we get to areas that are unknown, or if we just want to explore a little bit. All right, so... Oh, and one cool thing that I didn't use in my solo adventures is this die right here. It is a threat. So right here, to keep the pressure on, maintain an active threat whenever delving into the breach. So what you do is you track a threat, use a D6 as an encounter starting at 1. If you suffer a significant delay or create an opening for the threat through inaction or failure, rotate the die to advance the threat by 1. So because of her,
because of me.
Yeah, because of you. You probably don't remember.
No.
No, it was my fault.
It was.
Every time, facts. It was every time I was curious about areas. So every time I roll a spot hidden, I increase the threat. So I'm pretty sure we're at number 3. So she's got her set of die right here. Here's her character. You can introduce your character, ma'am.
Preston Bloodjaw has returned for session 2.
So say it again.
Again?
No, what did you say you've been on?
Vocal rest all day to get that voice out.
Okay. Well, hopefully they appreciate it. They seemed to appreciate it last time.
So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys taking the time out to check the video out, period. So we're going to go ahead and where we left off at, we had entered this plunging shaft and it had these dancing skulls or singing skulls. And then there was a blood trail that led out towards the exit that we were heading towards. Let's say the door is open and we can see. Now, like I said, Dragonbane has these really, really cool tables. So this one right here, we're going to roll a D4. Then we're going to roll. So yeah, go ahead and roll a D4.
Don't tell me. Let me try.
My bad. No doubt. Oh, I didn't. Well, go ahead.
What? Let me figure it out. The D4.
Yeah. Great
is
job.
It?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Great job.
You see me clapping?
Yeah, you're learning.
Yeah.
Good job. So you roll a D4. So go ahead and roll that bad boy.
Okay.
So we rolled it 2 times.
No, let's double check. Okay, it's a 2.
That is a 2. So then you roll another D4 and then you roll another D4 that many times on the location details table to choose which subtitles will flesh out the area.
Okay, so I'm going to roll this twice on the location details table. Yes.
Absolutely. So that's going to be...
That's a 4.
So we're going to hit... so she got a 4, so we're going to... The location details, so we're going to go into the danger.
No, I get to
tables.
do it again.
Actually, you're going to roll a D20, and then we're going to look at the actual dangers that are within this area.
All right. So I'll grab a D20, which is this guy.
That is correct.
Oh.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Growing and learning.
Well, I don't want to grow. I'm trying to lose weight, actually. So, all right, here we go. We're going to shrink and learn. And we have an 8.
So we got an 8. So fiery.
Wow. It's
Fiery surroundings. Before we get to those fiery surroundings, I'm going to go ahead and read the next section. We're going to have you read that next section. So I find that mother hubber. Oh, okay, the next page. So we got that number 8. We'll put that, just so I can remember, we'll put that right there so we know what we're coming into. But let's see. So we're going to go, we did number 3. That was the dancing or singing skulls. And then number 4.
the peering walls.
Correct.
Not often does the breach gaze back at me, but I see eyes beyond counting peering out from stone flesh. Look not into their fiendish glare, or risk your mind.
I didn't want to interrupt you. That was fiendish, but that was a good.
Wow. Look,
That was good. That was good
you're
good
not
though.
paying me, so
That
whatever
was
you
good.
get, you're welcome.
It's good. Okay, so not often does a breach gaze back at me, but I see eyes beyond counting peering out from the stone flesh. Look not into their fiendish glare or risk your mind. So there are some eyes, I guess, that are peering out at us
From the stone.
from the stone.
That's why it's called peering walls.
Okay, so, and I'm not sure how we'll play that one out. Risk your mind, but we can also say that the peering walls. So we're gonna say the peering walls are fiery.
Okay. The
Okay.
peering walls are fiery and dangerous, right?
Correct. Let's
Okay.
see what options do we have on here. Different checks that we can possibly make. Help us out with some questions.
Where's your character?
Oh, I completely forgot to introduce my character. So my character is an elf hunter, and she is on a journey to reclaim her honor. So here are these peering walls. The peering walls. So these things are peering at us, and it's a fiery wall. Maybe we can see steam or smoke coming out of it. And we're actually gonna roll that D4 one more time. So we can go back to the tables. And we haven't fought anyone yet, and we have yet to find any treasure. That's why I was doing those spot hiddens, but every single one failed. So let's see. Okay, one more. And that's going to be a 4. So it's danger again. Wow. So you're going to roll that D20. Wow, you're a poetess. I don't even have to. 5. Let's see. So it's a broken path. Is the path easy? Does it look like it's pretty easy to get over or around or through? 5. Can't remember what 5 was.
Yes.
So yes. Okay, boss. All right. So
I had a 50-50 shot.
Well, great job at taking a chance.
Thank you.
That's one of the things I learned from this game again. Curiosity. It's it's.
That's how you met me. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Curiosity.
Thanks. Everyone should put at least one time in their life play tabletop RPGs. Okay, so we can easily get through that broken. What is it called again?
Peering walls.
No.
The broken path.
Yeah, let's say the broken path is here. I guess it would be all the way. Or
it looks pretty intact. Yeah, you gotta like bump it up.
So it's easy to get through this broken path. So I don't need to. I'm sorry. I'm over here moving your character. Yes. I'm used to playing by myself. So, are there any inhabitants around that we can see? Roll the D6.
Isn't this a 6?
Absolutely. A 6, extremely yes. So now let's roll on that. So you're gonna roll a D20. We're gonna see what type of inhabitants they are. Yes. No, that's a 9.
Is it?
Yes.
You moved it.
No, I turned it. We'll be able to see on camera.
Moved.
So that's same. Well, okay, so that's a number 9. So wow, giant spiders.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, let's see what the morale is. They might be, maybe they're just looking for some food. Maybe we can.
And we're the food.
Well, first look.
Come here, little spider. Are you hungry?
So we're gonna roll on the fortune chart right here and check out the morale of them. Maybe they're not hostile.
On a what die?
On a D6.
2.
A 2. So they're weary.
Okay.
All right. I was thinking maybe persuade them into letting us go without causing us any harm. So
why don't we just quietly sneak through? Because my sneaking is pretty high. Yours is pretty high.
Well, okay.
Or we can do acrobatics on our way out. We just backflip, cartwheel, round off.
Well, how about I see if they're looking at us if they see us?
They can totally see us.
Well,
They have 8 eyes.
Well, we don't know. They might have their back turned. They might be playing dice in the corner or something. Okay. So 5, yes, they do see us.
I told you they got 8 eyes.
Let me see how many it is too. So let's see the number.
Spiders have 8 eyes, right?
I have no idea how many eyes they have. That's a good question though. Let's see. So there's a few of them. So if we walk past them, will they attack us since they're wary of us? A 2. No, they won't attack us. All right, so
it says they can have anywhere from 6 to as many as 12 eyes.
Oh wow!
But most spiders have 8, so yeah, they're looking at us.
Well, they could have had their, back turns. Maybe they were arguing over
with all 8 of their eyes occupied.
Like, here go my spiders. Oh my gosh. Here go my spiders. So we're gonna easily. But before we do that, I would like to see if maybe I would like to roll a spot hidden to see if there's maybe any treasure.
Haven't all your last spot hiddens failed?
They have, but you never know. Because I've got different dice. So I got these cool red dice. But let's see. So I was asking, is there anything around, any type of weapons or treasure or anything? So I rolled a spot hidden. Baby, 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 baby. So I rolled a 13, and my spot hidden is a 6. I guess I probably should have done that. So, so I don't know if maybe I should push that threat. What do you think?
Because your spot hidden, Phil, you have to push that threat?
I thought, hold on. Taking the time to search is risky. It requires a stretch. Any active threats advance. So yes.
So because you were curious, you've upped our threat.
It's okay. If we get into a fight, I'll protect us. So did you have any questions?
No, I'm the fighter.
All right. Well,
exactly. So you're putting us in a situation where I'm gonna have to show up and show out. But proceed.
Well, I was trying to get us some money to get us out of the tavern in the hood. Where in the
I have 2 silver. How many do you have? 4. We don't need money. We're fine.
All right. Well, I mean, maybe a magical item. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and walk through and just kind of excuse me. Pardon me. I'm gonna walk past those spiders, and then we're gonna go to the next area. 5 is unknown. I'm gonna roll the first D4 to see how many times we roll on the location chart. Okay.
Okay.
So I got a 3, so we're gonna roll 3 times. Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and do that first roll. I mean that next roll if you want to.
For a D20?
Yeah. No, a D4 to see. So this is how many times we're gonna roll on the location table 3 times. So you're gonna use your D4. We'll just roll it once for now, and then we'll do it 2 more times. So
4. So more danger. Is that a 4? Well, it was a 4.
Yeah,
until you moved your paper.
Yeah, it is a 4. It was a 4. I'll be able to see it on the thing too. So go ahead and roll your D20 now. So
was that 17?
Yes. So we see a scalding steam.
Oh, great.
Do you have any questions before I ask any?
Is there something in the steam of value to us?
Okay, is there something in the steam of value to us? So roll that number, that D6. So we got a 3, and a 3 is a no.
Okay, great. So we can just move on.
Are there inhabitants? Oh, before I do that, let's roll again on the location table for the second time. So a D4. So 1. So we got contents. Awesome. So let's see. Roll a D20 so we can see what type of contents. Oops. That's a 3. A breached doorway.
Okay, great. A breached doorway.
So
we can get out safely.
And roll it one more time because we rolled a 3.
D20?
No, a D4 first. Sorry. A D4. So what is that?
2.
A 2. So we're going to roll a D20 on the environment. And an 18. Sorry. My bad. Slimy surfaces.
Ew. Scalding steam and slimy surfaces. It's funny how they look so similar.
Here, let me fix that. That's going to be, this is your steam.
Wow.
And this is the
slime. Okay. So we got to try not to get stuck in the slime. Whose face is that?
That's me.
Oh gosh. There's nothing in the steam. Is there anything in the slime that we need to dig out?
Roll that D3. I mean, sorry. There is a D3. Roll a
That confused me.
D6.
Because there's no D3 here.
Not here, but I have some.
That's what they
Funky
all say.
dice, I think they're called.
I have dice, little girl. Why don't you get into my van?
5. Yes.
So there's something in the slime that we have to dig out.
Is it okay? Who's gonna go? Who's gonna try to dig it out? Are you gonna dig it out?
You're gonna dig it out. You're the one with all the failed spot hidden.
So I'm gonna go and try to dig it out. So as I go to reach my hands, first, I guess should we ask, is it easy? The slime. So I'm going to dig my hands into the slime and try to pull out this thing. So I'm gonna just say, am I able to pull this thing out of the slime? So that's a 6. Extremely yes. So I'm able to pull this particular thing out of the slime.
So we know it's something of value. We know it's easy to get out. So
maybe the scavenge table. So because if we know that it's something of benefit, then it wouldn't be a foe or anything like that.
I like the scavenge. Let's go.
So you're gonna roll a D10.
You roll a D10. No.
Okay.
Don't.
Gotcha, boss.
Here we go.
Okay. So you got a 9. So we got 1 treasure card. Oh yeah.
It looks like a 9D.
Right, because that's what I was trying to say. It's a percentile dice is what it would typically be used for. One counts as the 10s and 1 counts as the 1s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it typically, sometimes it's used in that way, or it can just be rolled like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 5, or you get I think maybe a 10. Probably a 10. Yes, it's a 10. We'll use them when the time comes, because we'll probably play Kernathelus, and Kernathelus uses, it's called a D100 system.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a 9, so we get to pick a treasure card. That is what I've been trying to dip into, is using a treasure card. I'm going to shuffle them up, because you know how you shuffle.
You haven't seen me shuffle in a very long time.
I've seen you shuffle.
I've gotten better.
Okay, here.
No thanks.
All right. And boom, boom. And would you like to pick?
Yes.
All right.
Did you cut the deck?
All right, go ahead.
You didn't cut the deck appropriately.
There we go. Sorry. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
So we got
gold coins.
2d6 gold coins. So we got 10 gold coins.
10 gold coins?
Yep.
For everybody?
No, just for one. So you can hold on to it, and then from there.
Of course I'm holding on to the money.
So, and then I think that's it. So, but we did danger, and then we did contents. So we roll one more time because we had a 3.
For the location?
Yes.
And I'm rolling a
D4.
3?
Oddity.
You are
a
odd.
D20. Indeed. A D20.
It's pressure. I gotta know what I'm picking.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
A flourishing tree.
Oh, I like trees.
All right, so we see flourishing tree. So we're gonna actually just head around this slime. Yes.
From the slime. Okay, we got coins. We got 10 gold coins from the slime.
Exactly.
And we're moving past the steam. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay.
And boom. So we're gonna get past the steam right here. Hopefully, I should roll. Just like taking chances like that. So I should roll
because the last
see.
few historically, your chances sucked. Like no thanks.
Touche.
Let's get what we're getting.
Touche.
If you had a different record, it would be a different story, but it's not.
Touche.
So,
Facts.
Know your strengths and weaknesses.
Facts on top of facts on top of facts. Okay, so a maddening orrery. Once the mage used this confounding device to chart the flux of the heavens themselves. Now its mechanical roaring and grinding gears represent nothing more than an obstacle. Transverse the machinery or disable its movements. So
it looks like a bent up baby mobile that they put in the cribs for the baby. That's what it looks like.
It does, and then maybe hanging up. Yeah, I can think that. They're different things. It can be different things.
Sure.
I see like a chair right here.
Do you?
Yeah, like this part. This is like the backrest part. This is the seat part.
I see bent up Q-tips.
Wow. All right, so
good try though. Good effort.
We're gonna try to disable. So maybe we can just make it a simple yes or no. Are we able to disable it?
Okay.
3. No, we're not able to.
Oh.
We're not able to disarm it. So,
Say it ain't so. But it gave us 2 options though. It said to disarm it or traverse its mechanisms, right? So we can change it into something else. It gave us 2 options, remember?
Oh yeah. Transverse the machinery or disable its movement. So
Traverse the machinery so we can change it into something else, right?
So do you have any idea of what you would want to change it into? I was thinking about an open door
I was thinking
to the
about
next area.
a vehicle into the next area.
Okay.
Like an ATV.
Okay, so you turn it into an ATV.
Okay, well, it gave us 2 choices to disarm it. We couldn't. Well, you couldn't. You failed. Or to traverse it and to traverse the machinery. So
Correct. So are we able to turn it into an ATV? 5. I'm pretty sure that's a yes.
if it's not, I'll just turn it into whatever number means yes. What numbers do you need?
So it is a 5 is a yes.
Okay.
So
put it
we're
back on
able
5.
to turn it into an ATV and roll on out of here. Get in there.
Are they in there? Oh my gosh. I don't want to ride in this vehicle
That's
anymore.
how Tyler's get when they get frustrated.
I'd
They
rather
just
walk.
say it. So we're gonna
Start fighting the air.
just in case you guys didn't notice, this is what this bad boy is that we're gonna roll out. So we're gonna roll into the next room.
Why do you get to have fun with it? Excuse me.
Well, you can roll into the next room. You can roll into the next room. Hold on.
Here's my time to shine. No pressure. Here we go. Okay, we're in the room.
All right, so we're in the room.
Excuse
My
me.
bad.
Excuse me.
And I land like Spider-Man, like a Spider-Man pose.
That's embarrassing.
So we're gonna leave this behind us, and we're gonna come into this area. We're gonna roll that. So hold on. Actually, the next area. So endless stare. You want to read that?
The spiraling ascent leads ye to the top of the mage's tower. Arcane trickery be at play here, trapping the unwary in an infinite climb. Keep your wits about ye, and avoid the still shambling remains of less fortunate adventurers.
Dum dum dum. So we're kind of climbing, is what it is.
There's remains falling down, and we need to avoid trickery. So there's something there trying to trick us. What's there? Who's there?
Oh, what type of inhabitants are trying to trick us?
Yes. Who's trying to trick us?
These are the dead bodies.
And how? Wow.
So those are the dead bodies that are falling from this tower right here.
So gory.
Yeah.
We gotta put a parental advisory on this video.
Facts. No, it's not for children. So we're gonna attempt to climb this, and I think we're gonna do our acrobatics. We're gonna roll. We're gonna use our acrobatics check to
We're gonna
see.
need
acrobatics
and awareness because there's trickery at play.
Oh, that's right. So does this? Maybe we can roll on the inhabitants. So there's trickery at play. Maybe what the inhabitants that we see, these monsters, are what's pushing people off, what's really causing people to fall back down. What do you think about that?
Are the inhabitants pushing people down? Is that what you want to know?
Well, I'm going to first see what type of inhabitants once I find that chart. Well, yeah, are they the ones kind of pushing people down? So that's probably a no.
It looks like a no to me.
It's an extremely no. So they're not pushing people down.
That's a hell no.
So I'm going to roll that D20. And I got an 18. So
what?
Oh, the inhabitants.
Okay.
That are pushing people.
Oh my god, they're cultists?
Yeah, they
like
are
my
cultists.
Family. Aww. What? The truth is the truth.
How many? So we're gonna do 2. Where's that? And it's only, let's say, none. Well, we know there's some. So there's only 1 cultist that's up there. So we're gonna do an acrobatics check to see if whether or not we're able to make this climb.
So we didn't figure out who was pushing them down, how they were falling. Were they just getting tired of the climb? Is that because if the cult wasn't throwing them down, who the hell is throwing them down?
Or maybe this is just is this a difficult climb? Is that why they're falling down? So that's gonna probably be a no.
So there's something else at play.
So there's something else at play. How
So
would we
there's
go?
one inhabitant, there's
A
one
cultist.
cult. The climb is not making them fall. So what are other options? Is it the altitude? Or does that fall in line with the climb?
Oh, well,
Could it be like the lack of oxygen as you get higher and higher, people start.
yeah, maybe the environment then. Is it like environment
Yeah.
or
Is it environmental?
5? That's going to be a yes.
You're
so it's
welcome.
definitely environmental. So
I knew that.
facts.
I told you.
So I'm just thinking maybe in acrobatics. Oh no, the trickery. Where does the trickery fall in? Maybe the cultist is the trickery.
Okay, the cultist is triggering.
Yeah. So let's go
So
ahead and
we have to bypass them.
first let's make it up to this top half right here. So does the cultist see us? Because we clearly see it. So extremely yes, it does see it. So how about we just make that acrobatics check to see if we can make it up that?
On a d20?
Yes.
Okay.
So you got a 4, you're successful because you're able to make it up.
Well,
And I got a 3, I'm able to make it up as well. Mine is 14, and then yours is 12. So that's a successful. So we're able to make it up on top of this area. So
excuse me.
I was gonna erase it.
Oh,
And
so
go.
it's gone?
I'm gonna put like just a square. So we're gonna say we make it up here with this cultist. I'm gonna grab. Here we go. Did we know that this is a bad guy, right?
It looks like it.
Well, we can roll just to double check. So let's check. Let's test the morale. So
right.
that is a D6.
Ready?
Yep.
Good guy.
A 6. So it's friendly. So I wonder what the trickery would be though. Maybe in order for us to get to the next level, he's got a.
Do we have to pass him to get to the next level?
Yeah, maybe he's got some type of riddle. Yeah, so maybe he's got some type of riddle.
Jinx.
So this cultist is a friendly individual, and they have a riddle for us to get us to the next level. Let's just roll a yes or no if we're able to get the riddle. How about that?
Okay. D6?
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Set. Ready, set.
Yes.
We saw the
Awesome.
riddle.
And let's see, can you roll to see if maybe he has something special for us?
Do we get an additional reward besides just get to the top since we resolve the riddle?
We'll do it like that. So does he have a specific treasure, something that we can take to the next step? So yes, he does. And let's just say he allows us to pick from these treasure cards. And some of them are not gold, so maybe we get something that isn't gold. What's that?
Grimoire? A
A grimoire. So you can like cast spells with a grimoire, but I think only the mages can cast spells. So, and neither of us are a mage. Let's put this right here just so I can look it up later. But in the meantime, let's pull another card. And I'm pretty sure,
A melee weapon.
Okay. Roll a d6. See what we get.
There's mine. There we go. D6. We get a short sword.
A short sword. So I've got a knife.
I wanted a dagger. Let me switch it to.
Well, how about we ask him if we can switch it to the dagger?
Can we switch it to the dagger? No. I tried.
So I'll hold on to that sword. What kind of sword is it? A short sword.
Short.
I'll look that up. The laboratory and library of the mage lie shrouded in darkness. The mage's corpse lies within. The last vestiges?
Mm-hmm.
The last vestiges
I think.
Of their magic still warding off intruders. Take only what ye have come for, the calling stones, which will be your salvation. So we're to only just touch the stones. So we're going to move this mage.
Wow.
Just kidding. So we're going to move this mage out of here, or that cultist, and I'm going to roll a d4 to see how many times. So we're just going to roll on the location chart 2 times. So do you want to roll that first time to see what we get? So we can kind of flesh out this last area.
Where are we rolling?
So roll that d4.
Whoa. When did we get the artifact?
Right here. You said only touch what?
How did we can't just go straight to it. Did we just go straight to it? How did we know that there wasn't anything in our way stopping us from getting the calling stones?
Okay, so is there any type of danger around here that is stopping us from...
You trying to wrap it up early.
2. No, there's no danger. Is there a treasure? Yes.
But we're not allowed to touch it. They told us to only get the
Oh,
calling stones.
yeah.
So,
I almost got us killed.
yes, you did.
Son of a biscuit. That would have been a good fight, a good end boss battle. So let's go ahead and flesh out the area. Do that D4. Because we're going to roll it two times. So what you get?
2.
So when you roll a 13, imminent collapse. So let's do an acrobatics roll to see if we're able to get out the way of whatever is collapsing onto us.
Okay.
So roll your D20 and we're gonna either need to hit that number or roll under that.
You see how I went for that one? I was like, that's not a D20. It was
Good
over
job.
here. You know what I mean?
I got a one.
Excuse me.
I got a critical success.
I got a 7.
You're under. You either need to hit 12 or roll under, and you rolled a success.
What's a critical success?
A critical success is a 1, and I rolled a 1.
That's simple.
So I think you get certain things for critical, but it's more so.
There we go.
That's a critical success. So we're able to get out of the way of this collapse, this imminent collapse. And then we're going to roll one more time on the location chart to flesh out the area.
D20?
No, D4.
I knew you were going to say D4.
And it's a 2. Environment. All right, awesome. Shouldn't be too bad.
And D20?
Yep.
Ooh, 15. Well, depending on what it says, I might change the dice.
15. It was environment, right?
Ragged? Yes.
Yes.
What's this? Ragged? Scratches? Whatever. I've had dogs and cats. I'll be fine. I can deal with a few scratches.
So we see a few scratches. But that's pretty much, we see a few scratches. And that is it. We've got our calling stones. And I'm pretty sure the calling stones will allow us to leave.
Well,
Let's see.
Were we able to easily grab the calling stones?
Oh, yes.
Okay, fine.
Was it 5? Was it 4? A yes?
I'm pretty sure it was a yes. I think it was just a weak yes, right?
Oh, yes. It's definitely yes. So we're able to grab these stones. So we're able to grab the stones.
We grab the stones.
I'm going to roll a spot hidden.
Here we go.
What happens when you speak the activation word, your stone instantly returns you to the chapel, and the chapel would be the tavern area in the hood where we met my homie Ink, and we can take him those calling stones. So I'm going to do a spot hidden and...
Again. Prayers, condolences.
Spot hidden is a 6. I've been rolling super low, and I got that 1. That's crazy, but I won't jinx it. And I'm going to go ahead and up the threat, but we're already almost out, so we don't have to really worry about...
Exactly. We could have left whole, unscathed.
Well, we would have to go to a 6 for the threat to come, so we don't have to worry about it. So that's actually the end of our adventure. So we're going to be teleported. We're going to use these calling stones and get teleported into the tavern, back into the hood, where we meet my homie Ing, and we give him those calling stones. He does let us know he has some more missions if and when we are ready.
Shout out to Ing.
Yeah, so we let him know. Absolutely. We'll be in touch. So stay tuned for, I guess, whatever game we're going to play next. We'll figure it out. What game we'll do like a...
Well, if they even want to see us back. Maybe they don't want to see us back. So if they have any suggestions or ideas, I'm sure we're open to them. If we have them, we can play them. But
absolutely.
I kind of have my eyes on a couple of things. I'm not going to tell y'all which ones, though. But I have my eyes on a couple of things.
We'll throw some votes in there. And that's it. So, thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Just kidding.
Don't forget to make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you comment and make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of the cool content that I post or that we post on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for next week. Next week is going to be Patreon's choice. So we'll see what they decide. And as always, hope you have a super fantastically awesome Friday and an awesome rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys back here same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And